All right. Appreciate that. All right. Good luck, guys. We will start with this bottom row here and work our way up. Good luck, everybody. It would be nice to see a zebra today. Empty box. Good luck, guys. It has been a good while since we had any 2020 products. So, and I do show all the cards, but I try to go through the base as quickly as I can. All right, we got Wills for Cleveland, Jacob Eason, Chase Young for Washington, Joshua Kelly for the Chargers, Chase Young again. A little Mahomes action on the die cut. There you go, Stinky. Gabe Davis for Buffalo die cut. Raekwon Davis for Miami. Oh, looky there. That's a beaut right there. We approve. Look at that. Die cut, Justin Jefferson. Oh, we definitely approve of that on the field level. We got Phillip Rivers on the silver going to Indy. Barry Sanders turbocharged. Ooh, Barry Sanders unbreakable. I approve. We approve. Antonio Gibson, Jeff Okudah for Detroit, and another Jacob Eason. Oh, yes. Yes, we approve of that. All right, we are off and running, friends. Let's see. We'll mix it up a little with the chrome this time. Interesting. Topps does things with pack odds, so you just never know what to expect. It can strike anywhere at any time. All right, Smith, Evan. We got Theo Johnson on the refractor and a Jack Sawyer going to Pittsburgh, Steel City. Aiden. We got Cade Otton for Tampa Bay and a Dylan Sampson going to Cleveland. CeeDee Lamb for the boys and Emory Jones for Baltimore on the red, white, and blue. Big play Slay, Floyd on the refractor, Joe Mixon for Houston, and there's a Sanders. We'll take that. All right, Ollie Gordon going to the Dolphins, and Cole Kmet for the Bears. A little Pulsar action. I hope we get that moment tonight, Stinky. That would be fantastic. I want to see a 101. Can we do that? Jameson Williams for Detroit. And Jordan James for the 49ers going to Mr. Steve. Yeah, I think we're due for a 101, right? It's been a while. We got Derrick Henry on the all chrome and a Brian Burns for the Giants. All right, let's see here. Back to select. Get off of there. What the? All right. Good luck on this one. Come on, Zebra. Well, Michael Pirine for the Jets. C.J. Ham for the Vikings. Yeater for Carolina. J.K. Dobbins for Baltimore. Brian Edwards for the Raiders. Tristan Wirfs for Tampa Bay. Jacob Eason again. We got Phillip Rivers on the die cut. Noah for Miami. Isaiah Wilson for Tennessee. Ah, die cut Jordan Love. We approve. I believe that's Mr. Primo this time with Green Bay. Kerr-Saxon, did I miss something? Hold on, let me go back. What did I miss here? Hold on. What did I miss? Hello. In my speed, I just saw refractor. There we go. Good eye, fellas. Good eye. I guess I need to slow down a little bit. Brett Favre on the silver for Green Bay as well. Brett Favre on the unbreakable. There's a CD Lamb. We'll take that. Going to the Cowboys. Jason Huntley for the Eagles. CD Lamb again. And Kinlaw going to the 49ers. All right, we're okay with that. All right, let's move on to some megas. All right, these are some of my favorites. They've pretty much been 50-50 in all of the years I have opened these for auto or mem card. It's not like some of that product where it's 99% of the time a mem. I'd say they're 50-50 on this product, so it's always been one of my favorites. So good luck, guys. Hopefully something big waiting in here for us tonight. All right, Metcalf, Barnett. We got Javon Holland for the Dolphins and a Leatherwood for the Raiders. Starting us off. Cobb, McCaffrey, Mahomes, Trey Sermon going to the 49ers. Yeah, in my rush, I just saw a refractor and flew right through that. We had Chuba going to Carolina and Hunter Long for the Dolphins. Dolphins are all over the place. Bosa, Justin Fields, Elite Series rookies. Oh, so elite. So elite. And a Jacob Harris for the Rams. Carson Rager. Josh Palmer on the silver for the Chargers. And Jake Funk for the Rams. Vic Smith. We got Charles Woodson on the Retro Series for the Raiders and a Greg Rousseau for Buffalo. All right, we got Tommy Tremble for Carolina on the Browns and a Kyle Pitts going to the Falcons. That one feels a little thick. Hold off on that. Let that marinate. And Elijah Mitchell for the 49ers. Jabril Cox for the Cowboys and Caleb Farley for the Titans. Come on, last pack. Be good to us here. like we are getting a mem this time. Gronk, Mac, Jalen Darden for Tampa Bay, and Jacob Harris for the Rams on the rookie phenom patch. No downtown there. 2023 gives us one more chance at it. All right, come on. Empty box. All right, good luck, guys. All right, Smith, Lambjack. We got Mekhi Blackmon for the Vikings. Darius Davis for the Chargers on the silver. Mozzie for the boys. T-Law, CeeDee Lamb. We got Fiocco for the Cowboys. Darnell Washington for Pittsburgh with Jamar Chase on the diamond hands. Kenneth Walker. What's up, Lion Hunter? How you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing good this Friday. CJ Stroud. We'll take that, Texans. We approve. Clayton Tune for Arizona. Broderick Jones for Pittsburgh. On the blue. We got Michael Mayer for the Raiders. Miles Murphy for the Bengals on the silver. We got JSN on the primary colors. We approve, Seattle. We approve. You're looking for a Bijan? All right, we got 2 packs. You called it out, public, so that's... Sometimes you can, like, speak it into existence. Let's see if it works. Kendre Miller for the Saints. Luke Musgrave for Green Bay. Tucker Kraft for Green Bay on the blue. One more shot. Will Levis with extra mayo. Azuma for KC. Derwin James on the silver. A little first year fresh. Zach Charbonnet going to Seattle. I am sorry, public. Seattle stole your thunder. This time. All right, I guess we will go with this Phoenix. I have not opened one of these yet, so I figure it was time to try one of these internationals and see if they are as good as last year's, because I love 2024 international megas. So let's see how this year's is. Starting off with a Milrow, Sammy Laporta. Oh, those look good on those mojos. Let's see, 39 out of 85. We like that, Melly. Derrick Henry on the Thunderbirds. Base. All right, so those look good. Yeah, I like that. All right, public. Let's see if we can find something for you. You're due. D'Angelo Hall going to the Falcons. We approve. Tyler Shuck on the Paragon. We approve of that too, Saints. And looks like these are always going to be base at the back, it would appear. That's right, Lion Hunter. Another Tyler. We approve. Deshaun Jackson for the Eagles. That one is 12 out of 25. 12 out of 25. How about that? We approve. I gotta look. Was that other one numbered and I missed it? No? D'Angelo Hall was not numbered. Dak Prescott on the Thunderbirds. And base. You got a card, Chris Saxon. 12 out of 25. Tommy Mellett for the Raiders. We got Cam Ward on the contours. We approve. We approve. And base. Tyler Warren. Is that the right one? Ooh, what do we got here? This looks like gold. Maybe we'll just pull from the back. Hopefully this is something sweet. Good luck, guys. All right, we got Lamb Jack on the Thunderbirds. And J.C. Horn going to Carolina. That is 5 out of 10. And Carolina, was that Sin City? I think that's Sin City today. It is Sin City. Gold. We like gold. Yeah, you know what? We'll be opening more of those boxes because these are as good as last year. What is that? Is that another gold? What's going on here? That can't be another gold. It just can't. It can't. All right, we got Drake May on the Paragon. We'll take that, New England. And Tyler Shuck on the contours. 12 out of 49. It's not gold. It's out of 49, though. Man, Saints. Kicking butt. Who had the Saints? Where are you? Oh, Steve. Congrats, Steve. Very nice. Yeah, these boxes. I will be trying to get many more boxes of this because these are fantastic for megas. Those are just megas. Yeah, they're every bit as good as the 2024. Wow. All right, let's see if we can find some help for those still looking for something. I see you, Gibbe. I see you, Public. Empty box. All right. Good luck, guys. Yeah, that is pretty nice. We'll take that all day. Easy for the boys. Trey Harris for the Chargers. Our old boy Jack for the Raiders on the disco. Larry Fitzgerald going to Bull on the disco with some bass. I think you're right, Chris Saxon. Yeah, those. I am very excited about those. I might run this same break tomorrow morning. All right, we got Williams for the Lions, Mullings for the Titans, little Jaden Daniels action on the disco, we approve, and Steve, Jordan Watkins on the auto, going to Mr. Castro. And some base. I thought you'd approve of that, public. Yeah, very nice. Very nice. And there you go, Steve. All right. We still need something for Gibby, though, don't we? I'm trying, Gibby. We got Travion for New England. PS2. That's going to Mr. Shaft. 125 out of 125. Last on print. Going to Shaft. Abdul Carter on the Disco Emergent. Going to Texan. We approve of that too. With some base. It's not over yet, Gibby. It is not over yet. We still got a number of packs. And one Prism card can change everything. Travis Hunter for the Jags. Iomanor for the Titans. We got... Get off of there. It's kind of stuck. There we go. Oop, almost had it. There we go. Garrett Wilson for the Jets on the free. Little Aston Genty. We approve of that. We approve of that, Raiders. Kid Reporter and some base. Yes, we definitely like that. All right, Kyler. We got Mafa for Dallas. A little Scataboo action for the Giants. Devontae on the Disco. There you go, Chris Saxon. And some base. I just wanted that one backwards for some reason. A little bit, B-Wax, a little bit. We got Taylor for the Jets, Noel for Houston, Hunter going to the Rams. That one is 50 out of 99 for the Rams. Look at that, Gibby. Little Tyler Warren on the Disco. We approve. And some base. Loveland for the road. All right, we still got a few packs to go, so keep the faith. We got Stewart for the Bengals. A little Sanders action. We'll take that, Cleveland. Trent McDuffie for KC. That one is 19 out of 25. Going to Mr. Stinky, I believe, on the last team Magic. Michael Penix on the Fractal Disco. And some base. There you go, public. And we still got 3 packs to go, so there is still time for some magic. All right, we got Hairston for Buffalo. Schwezinger for the Browns. Revel Jr. for the Cowboys. That one is 87 out of 125 for the boys. Say, who got the Cowboys today? Oh, that was Primo. I should have known that was Primo. Oh, yeah. Might have to send that somewhere else. I saw some videos on that old PSA making people wait forever. Not good. All right, we got Jalen Royals for KC. Marquise Brown for KC. What do you say, Stinky? 18 out of 25. Kansas City firing up at the end. Ooh, a nice Disco Egbuka for Tampa Bay. We approve. We approve. Look at that. And some base. Tampa Bay needed that, too. Look at Tampa Bay. Savannah. Savannah needed that. Yeah, I won't know until I sort everybody who did good or bad, but you guys know I always try and help you out, so I got you back. All right, last pack. We'll do a recap after this, and then I'll get to work, and I'll probably run this same break again tomorrow morning. We got Walker for the Falcons, Jalen Lane for Washington, Fairbairn for Houston. That one is 122 out of 125 for the Texans. Oh, look at that. Jackson Dart, Prismatic Disco. Very nice, Texan. We approve. Kid Reporter and a little bit of base. What a good way to end it. Probably first thing tomorrow, Gibbe. Probably first thing tomorrow will be the plan there. All right, let me do a quick recap, guys. Actually, I might put that up tonight. I might be able to do that. Thanks. Appreciate you guys. We had Ollie Gordon. Almost missed. Jackson Dart. There you go. Nice way to end it. Fairbairn for Houston out of 125. Marquise Hollywood out of 25 for Stinky. Egbuka Disco for Tampa Bay. Revel Jr. was out of 125 for the Cowboys. McDuffie out of 25. You did all right there, Stinky. Michael Penix on the Disco Fractal. Hunter for the Rams was out of 99. Tyler Warren Disco. Devontae. That one was not numbered. Ashton Disco. We had Abdul Carter Emergent Disco. PS2 was out of 125. Watkins going to Steve on the auto. Jaden Daniels Disco. Mr. Jack back. Larry Fitzgerald for Arizona. We had Tyler Shuck. That one was out of 49. Beauty for the Saints. J.C. Horn was 5 out of 10. Carolina, Cam Ward on the contours. Deshaun Jackson was out of 25 for Kersaxon. Tyler Shuck Paragon. Sammy Laporta for Detroit out of 85. We had Charbonnet, first year fresh. JSN on the primary colors. Jacob Harris, rookie phenoms. Chuba on the bronze. CeeDee Lamb. Jordan Love, die cut rookie. And a Justin Jefferson, die cut rookie as well.